Hi all, welcome to the channel. I'm Mark, this is Mark's Modz, and today we're going to do issue 22 of Build the Terminator. Now, I'm still waiting for deliveries to come. I know I've got some X-Wing coming, and I know I've got some Ghostbusters coming, and yeah, I'm still waiting on them. Payment's been taken out, but I'm still waiting for them to arrive, so hopefully in a day. And I'm still waiting for issue 3 so we can continue with the X-Wing build, but that seems to be about 3 weeks now since I rang them up and ordered it, so I don't know what's going on there. But with all that said, let's get modelling. Okay, so we've got a bit of a fiddly issue this time. So just note that this thing which has come, which is nice bit of metal, we're not actually using this in this issue, so we need to put that to one side to use at a later date. But what we have got is these jaw parts. Now these are on a sprue, they are plastic. So, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start with the right jaw, and I'm just going to take these off the sprue. So using my sprue cutters. These sprue cutters are invaluable. They really are fantastic bit of kit to have, and I recommend any modeler out there to go and get yourself some, because they really do the job than a craft knife. Okay, so we've got that part off, looking like that, and then we need to get this other part off. Like so. Okay, so now we've got them two bits off. What it's actually asking us to do next is we need to put this part onto here. Now that is actually going to be held in by a pin, and the pins are absolutely tiny. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put that on the board if I can and balance it a bit. So let's get this on the board, because I'm going to have to get one of these pins, and I'm literally going to have to put it in my tweezers. That's lined up, and bob it in. Now I'll show you on the close-up camera how actually small these are. So there's my tweezers, and then if I show you on the close-up camera, that's actually how small these are. So we really need to be sure when we're putting them in. So I'm just going to grab my tweezers, just get it on the end, and bob it in. Try and line it up best I can. Oh no, that's come out. So we'll start again. That's nicely lined up. So get the pin on my tweezers. Try and line it up. Now try and use the flat part of my tweezers. Nope. Push that in. Nope, that's not wanting to go in. So yeah, this is, you can tell this is going to be the fiddly one, but we'll get it in there by hook or by crook, as they say. And then once we've done this side, we've actually got the other side to do. That just keeps on wanting to come out. So let's try it this way. Let's try holding the part in as hand, bobbing that over. Let's try and pick up this part with the tweezers, lining it up. No, that really doesn't want to go in, but it must go in, because if we don't, we won't have completed this issue. So I'm just going to try it round the other way. It's crucial that you get the holes lined up, I do believe. So that's lined up. So let's hope we can get it in this time. I think that's lined up the best I've actually had it. So let's go for gold, as they say. So just gonna step back. It's really difficult to pick this pin up with the tweezers, but it is the only way to do it. And still that's lined up, but it just doesn't want to go in. Let's try again. Right, let's try a different pin. That one doesn't want to behave. Let's hope this one does. No, this one doesn't want to behave either. Right, so that's in. Now, I do believe that's sort of there. So I'm just picking it up, checking that it's lined up, which it is. Then I'm just going to use the back of the tweezers, and that's in, like so. So that was a bit more difficult than what I thought it was going to do. But what I'm going to do is, because it says to put it on the model, but what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do the left hand side first, left hand side at the same time as doing the right hand side, just to get this stage out of the way. And let's hope this side goes a bit more smoothly than the other side. So again, just using my sprue cutters, and I'm also just checking to make sure there's no remaining plastic on it, which there is not anymore. So I'll do this side. So yeah, I'm doing a little bit backwards, but I just want to get this stage out of the way with it being so fiddly. So, okay. So again, I'm going to line this up. That's lined up straight away. So, get my tweezers. And get this, hopefully, other bit in easier than the first one. So I'm just moving backwards on my chair just to hopefully get it in. And then it moves. So let's try again, let's line it up. I think this is the trickiest part of the Terminator I've done yet. I'm just going to try for a different set of tweezers. So let's go for these ones. Now they're a bit flatter, so I should be able to hold that pin a bit better to get it in. Yeah, that's holding a lot better. Sorry if I'm covering up, I just want to make sure that this goes in. And that one's gone down perfectly. Okay, fantastic, as they say. So that's the right and the left side done. Let me just move them to one side. Clear off this rubbish. I don't think we need that spare pin. So let's move out of the way, because what we need to do next is we need to bring the head assembly over. Now we're working on the right side first, and what we need to do is these are going to be basically going into this side of the jaw here, and they're going to be going in a little bit like so. So you bob the bits up through the holes at the top, but then what it's asking to do is to apply a little bit of super glue just down here. So let's get some super glue. So I've got some super glue. So super glue on the cocktail stick and just put it in this hole. So like so. And then we bob this into place. We don't put super glue at the top because also obviously this needs to move when the jar moves up and down. And then what we'll just do is we'll do the same on the other side. So I'll turn it round, so bob it in these holes here like so, and then we'll just get some super glue in the bottom hole. Just make sure there's enough because we are sticking metal to plastic, and bob that in, and that's them both in like so. Okay, so the last thing it's actually asking us to do is we get to fit the faceplate, and this just slots in to the front like so, just making sure everything's aligned, which it is. I've got a bit of a gap at the top there, but I would presume that will all squeeze together when the model's done. And that is it for this issue, issue 22. Well, that's it for today, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Wow, that is awesome. I am so chuffed with that. That looks absolutely fantastic. What a model. That is, yeah, unbelievable. So I'm very, very impressed with that. What we got coming in the next issue. So in next week's issue, we begin to assemble the right shoulder, as shown there. So that will be very interesting. We can start working on the body of the Terminator, and I look forward to that one. But if you like this video, please give it a massive thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and hit that notification bell and be notified of any future videos. Also, down in the link down below in the description for this video, there is where you can get this model from Agora Models. There's a link to their website there, and there's also the social media pages for my channel as well as my wish list if you would like to get anything to support the channel. But as for always, bye for now, guys. Bye. Bye.